Welcome to the city of Newburgh, New York, where it's raining. It's not raining that hard though, so I'm gonna quickly make a video about the AVIGO Maelstrom. AVIGO, I don't know if they're still in business or not. I used to see their bikes a lot. Just kind of like a Walmart brand, but they made some unique, interesting stuff. This is the Maelstrom 26 Dual 2 double suspension mountain bike. It has a great look to it. Yellow rims, and they're kind of like deep V rims, and this sort of pastel green frame, seafoam green, a yellow spring on the shock. The rims are Vos. I don't know what that means. I don't know if that means anything. The brakes are Flame. They're disc brakes. They don't work for shit. The Shimano is SIS, or is the SIS Shimano? AVIGO 26, specialized pedals. What are those doing on there? Those don't belong on there. They don't spin very well either. It spins half. There's the hinge. I love the hinge. There's the dent above the hinge. Is that a dent? How could you dent that? There's the Batman. See, the bat wings. And there's the brake lever, which is yellow to match the rim. There's the other brake lever, which is worn heavily. Here's the suspension fork, which is really, really wobbly. I don't know how this works. I think there's just a spring inside here, and the whole thing is just rickety as hell. There's your front hub, nothing special, just a deep flange steel hub. Your front brake. This bike looks good, but it's really kind of terrible, and I'm gonna try and take it for a ride. It rides horribly. You know, it's a suspension bike, so it bounces up and down, but the gears don't work too well, and the brakes don't work that well, and the fork is all clunky. I mean, listen to this thing. Maybe I'll try and shift it so it doesn't keep banging away. Whoa. And I'm on a hill right now too. I could end up in the Hudson if these brakes don't work. See, that's the Hudson down there. Anyway, this bike is what it is, a cheap dual suspension mountain bike. It's designed to look fancy without really being that fancy. Notice that I have this lever pulled as far as I can pull it, and it took me that long to stop. Luckily this chain link fence would have stopped me if the brake hadn't. Now let's try and take this thing off the curb. Alrighty. Ugh. Onto the cobblestones, onto the pavement, onto the bricks. There's a variety of textures here in Newburgh. And, you know, bike's doing all right. We're headed up Broadway. Wide Street, Broadway. This thing's creaking like crazy. Or is that creaking? So I'll get back on the sidewalk. You know, maybe I'll take a detour up Grand Street. Let me see if I can go over this curb. Ugh. The suspension works. There's three shady looking characters over there. I'm gonna have to turn around and go the other way. I mean, Newburgh's a good city, but you gotta be careful, right? Especially if you're drawing attention to yourself by talking into a camera while riding a flashy mountain bike down the street. So I'll get back on the sidewalk. And now I'm back to where I started, and the brakes, wow, those brakes suck. So I can't complain about this AVIGO. It's just such a cool looking bike, and it's not really meant to be a great bike. It's just meant to be something that looks good. So I'm not going to worry too much about the fact that the brakes don't work or the shock's all clunky or the gears are skipping or, you know, any of that stuff. It's just a cool bike. And it's really starting to rain now, so I'd better quit while I'm ahead. Thanks for watching.